again with MP tonight. He now has a chance to set the record for the most three-pointers in a single season. We know the current record, of course, is with Steph Curry. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation.
Here we go.
With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. Dort misses. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Wallace inside. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Outside, Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Schroeder. The Heat, their last game, a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as a favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Wallace outside. Three-pointer. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Wallace.
Jalen Williams, lethal from deep, folks. You can't allow him to get comfortable.
Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And Wallace slams it in.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Topic is checked in for Wallace.
Number 44, Nikola Topic.
Well, Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thanks, David. Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Miami grabs the miss. 1:49 left in the first. Over to the left wing. This one for 3. Z can't get it to go. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Pass to Topic. Holmgren with a screen on Schroeder. Topic, no good. Miami leading by 3. Here's Z. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Topic.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Jaquez outside. Pass to Z for 3. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts. And congratulations to MP, who is named an All-Star for the second time, Greg, in his career.
And he continues to improve and impress. I think it's safe to say we'll be seeing him in this game for years to come.
Dort finds Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some solid defense there from Z.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
The shot and game clock separated by 4.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
To end the cold streak, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat out front. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys. Timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Doors for front offices. With the season starting to wind down, what's important now?
Yeah, there are focus shifts depending on the season. And right now, with the season sort of dwindling, first and foremost, the draft lottery is important. The draft will occur over the course of the summer. So talent evaluation of those all-important college kids, the European players, but also you're evaluating your roster. What has worked? What do we need to change? There is always so much to look at if you are trying to put a team together.
So the Thunder 5 right now. The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. Outside Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. Z in that last game against the Warriors was terrific. He finished with 30 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Showed up once again in what's becoming the norm for him of late. We'll see what he has in store tonight. Kevin?
All right, David. Greg, we'll see if tonight follows suit. I'm sure he's looking forward to the challenge.
I think he'll be ready. He's in a groove. The confidence is insane. Boy, it's a good place to be.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Z.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Right now they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
And I think for Oklahoma City, this was not the kind of season they had in mind. There are teams that would be satisfied with their position in the standings, but not one coming off the kind of terrific season they enjoyed last year.
Yeah, but let's not call it a lost season yet. There's still the possibility that they can make a strong run of the playoffs. And if that happens, all their regular season woes will be forgotten.
Pass to Chang. Holmgren with it. 23 points his last outing. And the dunk by Holmgren.
making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
Butler passes to Jovic. Here's Z. Good on the three-point shot. Z's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Heat.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shot's now starting to fall.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
Well, just terrific unselfishness from the veteran forward. Jimmy Butler more than willing to pass if he finds a teammate open.
Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Jovic.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
No problem knocking that one down. Z's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half-off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Heat.
Dominant performance from this offense.
And that concludes.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Z.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The front court is Jaquez and Butler. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Z, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Wallace. Defense right on him. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Hits it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 9.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Williams. Miami grabs the miss.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Thunder trailing by 11. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. The kick out to Williams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Some solid defense from Butler.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
To the middle. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. To the left side wing. Here's Z. Miami no good on that time either. Schroeder against Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Z. Wallace covering. Here's Z. And again for 3.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting. I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
The three. Rebound by Wallace. Thunder trailing by 8. Outside, Dort. Wallace outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Pass to Butler. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. For Oklahoma City, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Basket counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Z can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 7. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nobody near Williams. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Chalk up 2 there.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Miami in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry, right?
Jalen Williams is checked in for Porzingis. Dort comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Topic. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Wallace with a screen for Williams. Back to Wallace. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Cason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Back to Jaquez. Pass to Butler. Here's Z. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Wallace misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Let's check in with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, for an injury update on Kelly Oubre. David.
Hey guys, the Thunder's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me they diagnosed it as a sprain in his foot. Fortunately, it's not a fracture, but still nothing to take lightly. He will not return to the game, and he may not be back on the court for a couple of games so he can heal up. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Takes the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Heat.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Z.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Five-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Puts it up from 12. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 23 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
Here's Butler, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Now at the line, Jimmy Butler.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wallace. That 3 off the mark. Pass to Z. It's taken away by Wallace. And so it's Miami winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just